Now at 6:30, summertime means the kids are away from school and are sometimes being targeted online and in the real world. Tips from experts on how to keep your kids safe. Plus, billions of dollars left over in Virginia's budget, but what will be done with all that money? Where Virginia leaders think it should go. And 2 Virginia teachers are suing the Newport News School Board after a shooting back in 2021. What's in the lawsuit and what those teachers are saying about that scary day? Well, thanks so much for joining us tonight for your news at 6:30. I'm Drew Ungst. Protecting kids from online dangers. We reported earlier the Allegheny County Sheriff's investigators took 55-year-old James Edward Culley of Wytheville into custody and charged him with crimes against children. Culley allegedly used the internet to arrange a meeting with a child who was under the age of 15. He has since been charged and is currently being held without bond. Today, we spoke with one local expert who says online crimes involving kids are becoming more common. WFXR's Amari Williams joins us live from our Blacksburg bureau. Amari, what did that expert have to say about these cases in Virginia?
Yes, Drew, I spoke with Stephen Anders with the Southern Virginia Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. He says ever since COVID, they have seen a substantial increase in the amount of crimes involving children. He says the task force can receive up to 1,000 or more tips a month. Anders says the case like the one in Wytheville doesn't just take place in big cities, but can and is happening in counties throughout Virginia. So far this year, he says the task force has already seen a 70% number of the cases it did last year. The supervisor says education is key for both children and their parents to slow down the growing numbers of victims. He says parents should also sit down and have a conversation with their kids about what they may see online.
It has to be that conversation at all times about what is out there, what they're going to be exposed to at some point, because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And tell them that we're here to help you walk through that if it happens to you.
Anders urges parents to be aware of what children are doing online. He says they should research the capabilities of the technology they give their children. Whether that be apps or devices, he says parents should educate themselves on where their child or kids are and who they are interacting with. Anders says a lot of predators use blackmail to get their victims to do what they want. He says parents need to make sure their children know they can come to them if they are in trouble. Now, Anders does say that the Internet Task Force does allow people to submit forms if their child does go through an abusive situation, but the fastest way to receive help is to go to your local agency. Live in Blacksburg, Amari Williams, WFXR News.